There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When criminals in this world appear and bring the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear, the cry goes up both far and near for Underdog. 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 Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, fighting all who love or plunder. Underdog. Underdog.
In his sinister laboratory, the evil Simon Bar Sinister had come up with a devastating new weapon with which to terrorize the world.
There it is, Cad. My latest invention. What a plan I have for it.
What does it do?
It's a vacuum gun. Watch.
Hey, what happened? Wow.
It works beautifully, doesn't it?
Sure, but what are you going to do with it?
Do? Why, I'm going to clean up the city. That's what I'm going to do.
You, a street cleaner?
Not streets, crime. I'm going to clean up every crook in town.
I can't believe it. You clean up crime? You, the wickedest man in the world? Why?
You'll see. Come, Cad. Stop here.
Stick 'em up, Buster, and hand over your money.
Simon says, come here. Drive on, Cad.
Next, at the hideout of the notorious gangster Riff Raff.
All right, you guys. Here's how we're going to pull this next big job. Hey, what's the big idea?
Simon says, come here.
Next, at the state prison where the fiendish Batty Man and his bats were serving a long sentence.
Simon says, come here.
Wherever criminals were, Simon caught them. He even found the terrible electric eel in his headquarters in the sewer.
My new crime is going to electrify the city.
Ah, Simon says, come here.
Meanwhile, Sweet Polly Purebred, Ace TV reporter, had become concerned and was talking to humble, lovable Shoeshine.
But you must get word to Underdog. I know all this is part of a plot by Simon Bar Sinister.
But, Sweet Polly, if Simon is cleaning up crime, I don't think Underdog would try to stop him.
But Simon is the wickedest man in the world. I tell you, he's up to no good.
Hark.
We interrupt this program for a special bulletin. The ocean liner Lusitanic is sinking in the North Atlantic Ocean. An urgent call has gone out for Underdog.
Excuse me, Sweet Polly, but I must go quickly and find Underdog.
Oh, dear. And I just know Simon Bar Sinister is up to no good. What should I do? Oh, where has my Underdog gone? Oh, where has he gone?
Is Sweet Polly right? Has Simon got a wicked plan? And if he has, can Underdog stop him and save the ocean liner too? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode. For months, the Klondike country had been terrorized by the most notorious of all bandits, Savoir-Faire.
Savoir-Faire has stolen my dinner.
He's stolen my bonbons.
He's stolen my cheeses. Savoir-Faire is everywhere.
Major Miner, in charge of all the Klondike cops at Fort Frazzle, made a drastic announcement.
We must call upon the one Klondike cop who always gets his mouse. Klondike Cat. My goodness, Klondike, where are you going with all those pies?
These pies are bait, Major Miner. I'm going to use them to bring in Savoir-Faire.
Yes, how clever. Quite so. Good show. I hope you catch him, Klondike.
Boy, oh boy. Just wait till that Savoir-Faire comes along. I'll teach him to try to outwit Klondike Cat. Savoir-Faire will never know this hole is here. And when he walks up to get that pie, swoosh, splash, one muddy mouse.
That is a lovely job, Klondike. And this is a lovely pie.
Where'd you come from, Savoir-Faire? How'd you get over there?
Savoir-Faire is everywhere.
Put that pie down.
It is delicious, Klondike.
You miserable mouse! Help!
Goodbye, Klondike Cat. Thank you for the pie.
I'll put him in chains. I'll hang him by his heels. I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse. This time I won't have to worry about Savoir-Faire falling. It's what's going to fall on him that counts. When this rock goes down, Savoir-Faire is going to be one flat rat. Now, I just hook this onto the rope here, and when Savoir-Faire picks up that pie, blammo! Savoir-Faire is nowhere!
A message for you, Klondike Cat. An important message from Major Miner.
Oh, why, thank you, little fella. You're about the smallest Klondike cop I ever saw.
What does it say?
It's a lucky thing you got here in time. This note says I should check this pie because there may be something valuable hidden inside. Well, let me see now. The rock!
Goodbye, Monsieur Klondike, and thank you for the pie.
What a plan. This time I got that mouse for sure. I put a pie up here. Savoir-Faire picks it up, then releases a trap door. He falls into the rocket. I pull the lever and... Savoir-Faire spins round and around and takes off through the air to land right in the fort jail.
My nose, she never fails. Another beautiful pie.
Now I've got you, Savoir-Faire, and you're going to jail. When I pull this lever, you're going to get the surprise of your life. Yeah! Stop! My coat's caught!
You did it, Klondike. Your aim was perfect.
Klondike Cat always gets his mouse.
forest grows a tall, tall tree. Of course, it was a short tree, but it grew. And down at the bottom of that tree, there's a little old box that's really the home of Mr. Wizard the Lizard.
Yes? Who's that?
It's Tooter the Turtle, Mr. Wizard. I got another favor to ask.
Come in, my boy.
Well, Tooter, my boy, it's good to see you.
Same here, Mr. Wizard. I was hoping you might do me a favor.
Oh, Tooter, why is you never happy to be what you is? A nice little turtle boy.
Oh, gee, Mr. Wizard. I know what I want to be as an Arctic explorer and go to the North Pole. That's what I want.
But, Tooter, my boy, of all the things you have wanted to be, this is the roughest. Very hard and very cold. Why not be something else if you must be something?
Please, Mr. Wizard. I want to go to the North Pole.
Very well, Tooter. In the days of the Arctic explorer, the only way to get to the North Pole was by ship. It was a very dangerous journey because of the very rough water, and the icy decks was very slippery. Another danger was the icebergs. The tricky thing about the iceberg was that it was mostly underwater. So the experienced explorer must keep on the alert at all times because the iceberg... Sometimes the boat would get frozen in the ice and the ice would squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Once the explorer arrived in the Arctic, he would start overland to the North Pole. At night, when it was time to make the camp, the explorer would use the trick of the Eskimo and build himself the igloo. This is done by cutting the blocks of snow and carefully fitting them together like the bricks. When it is done, it is very strong, so it can stand up against the strong winter winds. Sometimes the brave Arctic explorer had to cross the water, and for this he would use the kayak. An Eskimo boat, but it's very tippy, and only the explorer with much skill could handle it.
Easy, steady there. Whoops, oh boy. There we are, easy, easy.
One thing about the kayak was the way it was so fast.
Yow!
But sometimes the kayak was not fast enough, and then it depended on the skill of the paddler. One thing which the experienced explorer could do was make the kayak roll completely over in the water and come right side up again. I say he could make the boat come right side up again. One of the most dangerous things in the whole world lives in the Arctic, near the North Pole. He is the polar bear. Because he is white, sometimes the explorer would not see him until he was right on top of the bear.
Pardon me, but is this the way to the North Pole? Au reservoir?
The polar bear was very fast and almost catches the mighty explorer. But the explorer runs on with the bear behind. And with a burst of speed, the Arctic explorer begins to pull away from the bear until he gets to the edge of the ice. There is no place to go.
Oh, Mr. Wizard, help me!
Thistle, trassle, trussle, drone. Time for this one to come home.
Gee, Mr. Wizard, looks like I made a mess out of things again.
Always I tell you, Tudor, be just what you is, not what you is not. Folks what you is as the happiest lot.
Simon Bar Sinister had used his vacuum gun to capture every crook in the city.
They're all locked up in a tank, boss. Now what are we going to do with them?
I'm going to train them into an army. The greatest army of crooks the world has ever known. And I am going to be the commander-in-chief.
Well, what if they won't?
They will, or else.
Attention.
Good, good. Simon says, right, pace. Simon says, forward, arch. To the left, arch. Turn around, you. I didn't say Simon says. Simon says, company, halt. Good. Very good indeed.
Meanwhile, far out in the Atlantic, the liner Lusitanic was going down for the third time.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Save us, Underdog! Save us!
When ships are sinking, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
While Underdog was fixing the hole in the ship,
Well, they look in fine shape. I think we're ready to move in. We'll take everyone by surprise. Achoo! Sneeze. Someone's outside that window.
It's that Ace TV reporter, Sweet Polly Purebred.
You won't get away, Sweet Polly. I'll stop you with my vacuum gun.
Help! Help! Underdog!
You got her, boss.
Open the tank and let her out. Well, well, Sweet Polly. And to what do we owe this visit?
I heard your diabolical scheme, you fiend, but you'll never get away with it. Underdog! Help! Underdog! Oh, where has my underdog gone? Oh, where has he gone? Oh, where?
You better shut her up, boss. She's going to bring Underdog here.
Let her bring him here, Cat. I'm ready for him.
I've saved the passengers, one and all.
Where has my underdog gone?
But now I hear another call.
Where
When Polly's in trouble, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
Sing away, Sweet Polly. I can hardly wait for Underdog.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
You may be here, but it's not going to do anybody any good. Because not even you can stand up against my new vacuum gun. Simon says, come here.
Underdog is exhausted from saving the ship. Can he resist the power of the vacuum gun? And if he can't, what will happen? There's a thrilling time ahead in our next exciting episode.